Hey, what is going on YouTube? My name is Crash, and in this video, I will be reviewing the VRLA Tech Rogue Gaming PC and explaining why I think that it is the best budget gaming PC that you could possibly buy. Before we get into the main video, I have a few notes to add. 1. I am sponsored by VRLA Tech, however, this sponsorship will not alter my review on the PC and I will be giving an honest explanation. And 2, I will be attempting to film the first half of this video on my iPhone 11 and the second half on my new PC so that I can show you the graphics firsthand. So I hope you enjoy the video. Kicking off my review, I would first like to mention how beautiful this build looks and the RGB lights. For starters, the case is really sturdy and nice, and it is actually an upgrade. If you go to their actual website, the case they list is different than this case, and that is because due to coronavirus, you may actually receive upgrades for your PC. And personally, I got the Zalman black case that has a RGB strip on the front and side, as well as an RGB fan in the back that you can see back there. So, talking about this, right now I have the RGB on breathing rainbow lights, but if you go over to the side, behind this there is a button, and if you press it, it will change your mode, and there are over 20 modes. You can do multiple colors, strips, you can do flashes, you can do that kind, you can do slow breathing lights, but yeah, that is a really cool function of this case, and it looks really cool while you're gaming to just look to your side and see a beautiful model and cool lights. It really helps you feel happy in the moment, especially if you're like down about a game or something. It's a really unique thing. And yeah, so that's the first part, and that is going to be the build. Moving on to part 2, I would like to talk about the computer's operating system. Coming with this PC, you automatically get Windows 10 64-bit, which is the best operating system available on the market, which is always fantastic. And I also have the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1066GB graphics card upgrade, and I will show you in a second why this is necessary for having the best possible gaming PC for this price. Alright, for starters, with Windows 10, you get the automatic Windows icon in the bottom, and you can do all the stuff you wish. It has all the settings and what you would expect with Windows 10, and it is really awesome. But for the main components, you will, if you upgrade the graphics card as I did, which I 100% recommend if you're getting this PC, is to definitely upgrade the graphics card, especially if you're using it for gaming. You get the NVIDIA control panel, and this only comes with that upgraded graphics card. But this allows you to change all sorts of settings for audio, resolution, frames, anything you want. But as you can see with this PC, I'm able to run it at 1920 by 1080, what you would call it, resolution rate, I think it's called, yeah, resolution, which is the max settings, and it looks really pretty on screen. It fills my whole screen with my image. And then I also get 144 hertz refresh rate, which is about the best you want for a starter PC. Obviously you could go all the way up to 240 hertz, but that is only if you are really serious about it and want the highest end gaming PC. But since this is the best budget build, 144 hertz is crazy good. If we go to system information, which is down in the left corner, it shows you your operating system, like I mentioned, Windows 10 Home 64-bit, and then the graphics card, which is the GeForce GTX 1066GB, and then you can see here it shows you all your parts of this graphics card. You can read that or you can put the video on slow if you want to see all that. But that's going to do it for the NVIDIA control panel. And yeah, let's go on to part 3. Moving on to part 3, I would like to talk about a CPU thermometer. For those who don't have a PC or are looking to get into PC, a CPU thermometer is pretty much an easy way to check your inner temperatures and see how your operating system is doing. So I downloaded Specky, SPECCY, which is a free CPU thermometer, and it pretty much tells me my temperatures for all of my components to my PC, and it shows me what if it's a good temperature or not. So pretty much what a good temperature is if the lights are in yellow or green, the temperature itself, which means that it is in a good spot. But if it is orange or red, like my storage is currently 54 degrees, then that means that it's overheating and you might want to slow it down or close down the system till it cools down, or else you might damage the PC. So that's definitely important. But yeah, so definitely get a CPU thermometer so you can see all your things while you're gaming, especially when you're getting into PC. This really helps you not hurt your computer, and it helps you realize when it's time. It pretty much makes you a better PC owner. So I think now is about the time to move to the actual PC itself, and I will start recording on Windows 10. I'll see you there. Alright YouTube, now I'm onto the section of the video that is called the PC recording. So in this section I am actually recording this through my actual computer itself. I am not filming it off an iPhone, so hopefully the quality will be a little bit better, but still, since I will have to attach it and send it, the final version that you will see might not be as high of a quality, but I will still show you the settings. So on my unboxing video, I got a lot of questions about what kind of frames you can expect on different types of games. So the game I chose was Fortnite, because obviously this is a really popular game, and most kids, I guess, who are looking to purchase PCs are going to get Fortnite or are getting the PC for Fortnite. So let's go to settings and check it out. Currently, I'm running at 1920 by 1080p resolution, which is obviously windowed full screen, so my entire image on my screen is full and I can see nothing but the game, which is what you want while you're gaming. And I'm running at 60 frames. Now do not be fooled, you can run more than 60 frames, but for me personally, I run this at 60 frames because I like to play for 3+ hours and have long gaming sessions. And what happens is if you lower your settings to have max graphics settings for a long period of time, it will actually overheat your PC, and that is why I mentioned previously that you definitely want a CPU thermometer to check, because if you are trying to get the best possible frames, your PC will overheat really quickly and you will need to suspend the application or close down the entire system before you hurt your PC, because if you hurt your PC, you'll have to replace it, and replacing a component to a PC is really expensive, and that's not what you want to do. You can go all the way up to 144 FPS, which is the highest I've been able to reach with this PC, but like I said, you will be able to play for a very short time. When I played for 144 FPS, I could only play literally one match before my PC got too hot, so definitely don't run it that high. But for this video's purpose, I am going to be running at 120 FPS to show you that for short periods of time, like 30 minutes plus, for like recording a video or playing a few matches before work, 120 FPS is definitely a reasonable setting. So let's apply this and go into a creative lobby so you can see what it looks like. As I mentioned, it is going to be 120 FPS, but I am also at 144 Hertz, as I mentioned before. So this is going to be really good through my eyes. Like me sitting here at the desk looking at my PC, the quality is going to be mind-boggling. So just so you know, however quality you see through my YouTube video is not going to justify how good it looks in person. Just know that. So let's check it out. So as you can see in the top right corner, straight to the left of the minimap, it is flickering a lot right now, but once it stops, it'll cap out at 120 and start resting there. This is actually my second time. There we go. So now it's staying at 120 FPS. So as I mentioned, looking at this through my eyes, I've been playing PS4 for 6 years, and I've been looking at 60 Hertz and 30 FPS. So seeing 120 FPS and 144 Hertz is actually really, really fantastic. And to any of you looking to get a PC, that's definitely a huge highlight of a PC is the graphics. And with this PC, you cannot get, not just with this PC, but on the market in general, you cannot get a better PC and graphics card combination for this price. Like, this is the absolute best budget gaming computer, and it shows with the graphics you're able to push. So let's hop into my island quick and show you what it's like to shoot a gun and fly around and swing my pickaxe and build. So another thing about having a really high FPS is that when you're doing something, it'll happen instantly. So pulling out my builds, it happens instantly. There is no delay. Like whatever I'm doing, there's no delay. As soon as I press the button, it happens. So that's really unique. But also, like, just look at this. If you can see it through the quality of the YouTube video, like this looks really, really good. And that's pretty much what you can be expecting. Obviously, I am testing Fortnite, but I got a lot of comments on my other video asking about games like Warzone and what's another one, Destiny and stuff like that. And for those people, I tell you that 60 to 100 FPS is definitely what this computer can do. Like, you will regularly get very good FPS, way better than console. But yeah, so like it happens as soon as I press it. There's no delay, and it's just really nice. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the computer part of this video. I am going to do an outro on my phone, but hopefully I can figure this out because, like I mentioned, this is my second time recording this video, and it's I haven't quite figured out how to do it, but hopefully I can use this software later in my YouTube career, and by later I mean even maybe tomorrow. You never know. But now I can actually record gameplay on my computer to make videos, so that is really sweet. But yeah, so let's go to my outro and my final review for this awesome unit. Okay, the moment you've all been waiting for. What is my final review for the Rogue PC? My final review is a 10 out of 10. As soon as I told my friends and other people that I was going to get a $600 plus budget gaming PC, everyone said that it was going to run like a toaster and that the quality was not going to be good, but really, I am beyond amazed at the performance of this machine. If you are looking for a starter PC or a budget PC because you don't want to spend thousands of dollars, this is literally the best budget gaming PC on the market. And it's by VRLA Tech, and they did a really, really nice job. And thankfully, I am sponsored by them, so if you want a discount, you can literally use discount code CRASH, all lowercase, for a 5% discount off all products on VRLAtech.com. That is huge. For this PC alone, my discount code will get you $30 off. So literally, type in CRASH where it says apply coupon, and you will get $30 off this PC. Thank you to VRLA Tech for sponsoring this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like and subscribe. Otherwise, comment down below what other things you would like me to review, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.